Why, hello. It's me, the Hidden Object Guru. I hope you're having a good day. I know I am. Was that because yesterday I was playing a bunch of Resident Evil 4, a game with which I'm obsessed? Honestly, maybe. I'm a big fan of the game. You got that right. What is up, everybody? I can turn up the microphone, don't worry. That's not a problem. All right. We're going to be starting, as we so often do, with some girls and Panzer. No, thank you for reminding me, Spino. The degree to which I've been busy has been unparalleled. But I'm here now, and that's what counts. Was it made with Unity? It's so shocking to think that because of Unity's idiocy, that Bandai Namco would be charged money, right? Because I reinstalled this game. Wait, you're saying there hasn't been a new... Oh, those will both be tomorrow, Coffee. There hasn't been a new game mode at all? You're saying this is literally the first new game mode that Dead by Daylight has ever had? That doesn't sound right. Oh, wow. I'm legit surprised by that. That never would have occurred to me. I'm the biggest fan of Girls and Panzer, and I'm glad it's finding a good response. Like I said, I will check it out. I just have a strange schedule. Ah. Prop hunt? What does that entail? Come on. There we go. Gotcha. What is up, Anthony? Oh no. Careful. That it was very complicated is what I thought, Conchanted. And wonderfully interesting. Honestly, I hope something that complicated is true, because it would be really interesting. I am not good at quick reloading today. Oh, I really thought I was dodging that guy. I can't believe that worked. It's very interesting. There being deeper connections with the curator is something I'm very interested in tracking down, especially because of, you know, what's going on in Devil in Me. Yeah, that's really weird. I already messaged you about it, Coffee. That it kind of sounds like a monster dog. And I know you've told me there is a werewolf in Dead by Daylight, but I have seen no sign of it. It's true. I've rarely checked DMs, Spino. Or look at Discord at all. But I turned in my scripts, so now I have a little bit of extra time. Not much, but a little bit. No, it is not. No, I'm saying, I know you told me that, Coffee, but she certainly doesn't look like a werewolf. And honestly, if you tell me, oh, well, she's a werewolf, but she's not, you know, wolfing out right now, I'm like, then how is it relevant that she's a werewolf? And when's that, Ashley? Careful. Oh. Oh, I thought you mentioned real life. Yeah, of course Little Hope is a real place. It's where the Clarks are from. That's all true. Also, Little Hope doesn't appear in House of Ashes. A diner outside of Little Hope appears. It's the same part of New England. It's the same part of New England, but it's not actually inside Little Hope. Hey, Joanna, what's up? Yes, well, it was a community. It is now a dead town where no one lives. Which is a real thing that can happen. Well, that's not going well. And that's fine. I just think Rachel is the only real villain in House of Ashes. And there's no better example of her awfulness than what she says if you get a Soul Survival Rachel ending. She's a real monster. Sleeping with a subordinate, which is illegal under military rules. Come on. Almost got it. I love that I'm basically reloading before my first shot even hits. That's how far away they are. Come on, we got you. Alright, I've just been hit. Trying to get some better cover here. Again, have you gotten a Rachel Soul Survivor ending? Also, she can murder Selim, which is not an excusable thing. Ah. She absolutely does. She emotionally manipulates Nick, who's mentally fragile. It's illegal, it's a power imbalance, it's a horrific relationship. She emotionally manipulates Eric, she emotionally manipulates Nick. If you get a Soul Survivor ending, she's a monster. She can murder Selim. She's just trash. Sure, Spino, I can check it out this week. Just send me a message on Discord to remind me. So next time I open up Discord, it's right there in front of me. Yeah, except Selim didn't murder Eric. Selim fled while firing to cover his escape because Eric was demanding he be arrested. Selim did nothing wrong. Eric just happened to get hit. It is specifically framed as Selim not attempting to shoot anybody. I think one of my favorite things about how terrible Rachel is that there's a behind the scenes with Ashley Tisdale, the actress who plays Rachel. And so the interviewer asks her, you know, like, what do you relate to about her? Like, and she's like, huh. And she literally, like, has trouble coming up with anything she likes about the character. Oh, she's the worst. Again, go look at the Soul Survivor ending. You'll see that she's the worst. She was, yes. But more importantly, she was from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, which is apparently something that the people who do casting at Supermassive Games are a big fan of, because Brenda Song was her co-star in that. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, Ashley. I don't know who or what the cat is, but I think he's looking in on it. Again, she's emotionally manipulative. She has no real good qualities. Oh, nice. She's emotionally manipulative. She abuses her power. She has no good qualities. Like, she turns Eric into an absolute wreck. And his attempts to impress her and get her back are what trigger a huge amount of problems in the game. It's generally all down to her. Like, her terrible driving cost Eric her leg, and she ensures that he blames himself for that for the rest of his life. I can't promise I won't forget. I can promise I'll try to not forget. I don't have a good memory, dude. I had COVID. My brain doesn't work anymore. I used to have a working brain. Not so much these days. Boom. Yeah? What's that, Enchanted? I would have loved it if there was an ability for both Nick and Eric to reject Rachel. Because, damn. Both of them can do better. I see. What if Clarice was playable and Nick was an NPC? That would have been interesting. That's true. Okay, that was awesome. Well, at that point, they didn't know it worked. There's actually a deleted scene where Rachel blames Eric for Clarice dying because, okay, that's a problem. My controller died on me as I was going off a cliff. She does. She can do one nice thing, which is be nice to Clarice. Of course, you have to make her be nice to Clarice. All the awful stuff she does no matter what. Yeah, there's a deleted scene where she blames Eric for not saving Clarice after Eric saves her with the UV wand. And Eric, quite understandably, is like, yeah, we didn't know it could do that. We didn't find out the UV wand could really have an effect on that until a last-minute attempt. It's true, but they didn't know it would have... They knew it would set a body on fire. They didn't know it was going to cause someone who is not a vampire yet to expel the parasite. During that sequence, they were in a gunfight with the Iraqi military and being chased by vampires. It's not reasonable to see this woman who's real sick and say, what if we shine a bunch of UV light on her? It also sets Joey on fire. Boom. We don't actually know what infects Jason in the Jason infected ending. Like, he never gets bitten. He gets some kind of an infection if he gets hit by the statue and cut. But we don't know what it is. That's fair. That's not an unreasonable thing to say about Emily. Boom. Exactly, Enchanted. They knew that it set monsters on fire. But they didn't know it had any effect on someone who was just infected. They find that out in desperation when they're in a relatively safe location and aren't being attacked and chased. Which is why Rachel's blaming him for Clarice's death is so unreasonable. Careful, careful, careful. Okay, really good that I used that Panzer High. He got a direct hit. That's true. Hey. The only real, it was possible to save everybody if those damn helicopter pilots had just done their job. Like, spoiler alert, guys, if you're doing close air support, you're supposed to be circling around, looking for threats. And, I gotta tell you, missing, a big transport truck full of Iraqi soldiers seems to me that's a pretty big threat to miss. That's right, Jett Rider is now available on PS5. I mean, when Nick treats Abby badly, he literally is a monster. Take that, you jerk. Oh, nice. Well, I think Nemesis you can put down as American. He seems to have been built in America. Yay. Boom. Yeah, I think hostage is a bit of an exaggeration, Anthony. He played a prank so they could have a party. Because he couldn't handle rejection. Hostage is kind of a massive exaggeration of what happened there. Alright. Alright. Oh no, you can't change controls? Oh no, it's in up. No? You can't change controls in this mode. That's bad. Where's that from, Spino? Oh, neat. Yes. I don't know that you could say the same for Rachel. Whoa. Take that, you space fish. There are deadlier space fish. These guys just suck. Yikes. Uh-oh. I do like that the frog is saying ribbit. I do find this music pretty catchy. I don't know that Emma's better than Jacob. Emma seems pretty awful too. They seem pretty awful together. But she was right to dump him. I don't disagree with that. I just don't think she seems like a great person. I think as people, they both suck. But yes. Oh no! I'm very glad now everybody can play Jett Rider, which is on my shortlist for the most fun I've had with games this year. Okay, it's only February, but it's still wonderful. Nice. Ouch. There we go. Yeah, it's got stellar controls, a huge variety of levels, great action. I went and I did the challenge to beat the whole game in 4 hours or whatever. It wasn't even that difficult to do. Is Jacob the worst? Sure. Yeah. I think they do enchant it. I mean, he learns the error of his ways and he can apologize, so I think he does have character growth. Also, not for nothing, Eric gets one of the funniest moments in the game when he accidentally shoves Emma off of the cliff while fleeing from the werewolf. Come on. There we go. It's not enough, but he does it, and he has character growth. Like, I haven't heard anybody say Eric's a great guy. Sorry, Jacob's a great guy, but he does have character growth. Emma stays kind of terrible the whole way through. Well, he doesn't really have an opportunity to. It's not like he's in a position where he can go and attack a werewolf. Ow. Yay! I think everybody's freaked out about Abby dying. When she gets her head batted off. When can Emma even find out that Abby died? You're saying if she kills her? Later, Spino. Wait, you're saying Caitlin and Dylan joke about Abby dying? When is this? Yeah, I'll check it out later. But if Emma's not infected, how would she ever even find out that Abby died? I mean, I guess they mention it to her? Oh, I forgot to equip it. Ah, damn it. But yes, I have now played Jet Rider fully 3 times. This is my 4th run through. It's just a great game. Alright, let's try this mine launcher again. Yeah, I don't think that counts as jokes. I think that counts as them being upset. Like, isn't everything about Dylan's character that he uses humor as a defense mechanism to hide his emotions? Like, that's his whole character. Well, of course she does. Her friend got killed by a werewolf. There's no way. I'm gonna have to check the scene. There's no way they talk casually as if nothing happened. Boom. You're darn right I did. Damn it! Missed that one. Well, that was just embarrassing. Careful. Yes, that's what shock looks like, Anthony. No one is acting like nothing happened. They all have Abby's blood literally on them. Come on. Oh, wow. I don't think you can say that none of the characters are upset. I think you can say none of the other characters cry. But it's an exaggeration to say that no one is upset about her death. Oh, that's a lot of fish. A lot of death fish, the worst kind of fish. I mean, I don't know that that is character growth. Like, she's sad when her friend died. But that's not really growth or change. There's nothing about her that suggests she wouldn't be sad when her friend died. I don't know that she ever shows regret for anything she did, does she? Again, she can murder Selim. So yeah, she's a monster. She's emotionally manipulating Nick to deal with her own, to make herself feel better. She could murder Selim. She's horrible to people for no reason. Just a... There we go. Boom. She's terrible to Eric all the time. Yeah, no, Rachel's the worst. I think Emma's better than Rachel, but I see why you would say that they're cut from the same cloth. Oh, love that sound effect. Alright. That's bad. Alright. Definitely shooting faster. Does it also do more damage? Whoa. Ribbit, ribbit indeed. Josh is a monster. Josh is absolutely a monster. He has reasons, but he's absolutely a monster. I don't know anyone who wouldn't call Josh a monster. He's a tragic monster, like Beowulf, but he's still a monster. Yeah, Josh is a bad dude. Are people defending Josh? Because I feel like if people are defending Josh, they're not paying attention to that story. Boom. Probably not be their friends anymore, Coffee. Probably actually go to my therapist. I certainly wouldn't look for revenge. A horrible accident happened, and he devotes himself to revenge. But as established, it's not really about you know, getting elaborate revenge. It's all about him being in love with Chris. But that's another conversation. No. Yes, he was very mentally unstable. Dr. Hill's a real dude. He doesn't just exist in Josh's head. Yep. Oh, Josh is absolutely in love with Chris. It's the subtext behind everything he does. Like, everything he does that night is designed to punish Chris for choosing Ashley over him. It's the only consistent through line in his actions. Chris is the only person he's really torturing. Sam a little, but, you know, it's mostly Chris. Glad I could help, Dawn. It's, which part did you need assistance with? Again, I did a whole video about it. I'm not going to go over the proof here. Some might say it's a terrible idea. Yes, I know, Coffee. They both drank too much, whiskey. He did, though. Like, all of, like, his most elaborate pranks were specifically designed to, like, he went through this elaborate thing specifically to, torture Chris. Like, he contrived to get Mike and Jessica away. He contrived to get Matt and Emily away. So that he could be alone with Ashley and Chris. So that he could torture Chris. He didn't do that accidentally. That was his entire plan. Probably. I mean, it seems like it would really suck being unbelievably starving all the time. Like, to be a Wendigo is to be unendingly hungry. To just be constantly starving, no matter what you do, no matter how much you eat, you will always feel like you're starving forever. So, yeah, it seems to me like that might be a face worse than death. You know, your mileage may vary, but it seems pretty awful. Ashley was in on it. Ashley was on it, and yet Chris picked her over Josh. That's the source of his... Ashley was 100% in on the prank. That's why you have that moment when, like, Chris sees the model in the dollhouse and is shocked by the memory of just how involved in the prank Ashley was. And he's a little horrified by it, because that's something he kind of blocks out because he's in love with Ashley. Hey, what is up, Lazy? Why would they? Alright. Yeah, Jet Rider, I'm not saying it's my game of the year. I'm saying it's one of the best games I've played this year. My game of the year is obviously Resident Evil 4 VR, which is perfect. And if anyone ever tried to change anything about it, I might murder them. It's lunchtime! No, that's not true, Anthony. They are no more they are no more vulnerable than Emily and Matt were. Everything he says to what do you call it? Like, all of the stuff that he says to Chris is about how Chris betrayed him. Ugh. He is specifically going out of his way to call out his and Chris's relationship in all of those scenes. He does not have a close relationship. Remember, he and Chris have been close since, like, the 3rd grade. They're the only ones who are truly close in this group. They're the only longtime friends in this story. It is. New game. Called Serum 1. So this is a demo for the game Serum, which is about, I don't know, monsters or something? It actually has an interesting premise, which we'll find out.
Hello? Adam?
No,
Hi,
coffee.
Sweetheart. I'm already at the airport. We'll leave any minute now.
Did they at least tell you where you're going?
You won't believe it. We're going to the corporate lab on Madamus. I'll call you when I'm there. Hug Chris for me. Bye.
I'm worried about you. Everybody knows that a tester's work is dangerous.
What is a tester?
You shouldn't have taken this job.
Oh, you'll never know, coffee.
I'll be all right. Besides, we don't have much of a choice.
Interesting guess,
Only way
though.
to earn some cash for Chris's treatment. Hi there, champ.
Daddy!
Oh, no.
Soccer today. I even scored a goal.
Fantastic. It's a shame I couldn't see it.
Oh, he's fighting viruses. Because his kid is sick, obviously.
I can't wait to see you again.
I know, sweetheart, me too. Fortunately, I'm leaving today, right after the surgery.
Surgery? Something's wrong?
No, everything's fine. They need to replace my timer, that's all. Don't worry, I'll be home tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Where am I?
Oh no, I've got black veins. The universal sign for a monster infection.
Shit. I don't have much time.
Oh no. Apparently our hope become our doom. Something to keep in mind.
He's got the serum.
Alright, not much. Ew. Well, that dude ran out of time. I love that there's a QR code on him. Ew. Poor Steve Brown. Oh. 140.15 megahertz. That, of course, isn't that the Metal Gear Solid code? Oh, yeah. There are always turtles.
That's better.
There we go. We haven't seen any Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles yet. We're going to find out as we play the game, Coffee.
Is there anybody out there? Hello, Richard.
Who are you? Identify yourself.
Adam Stewart. Serum tester ID 1XC027.
Where's Steve?
He's dead. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
My arms. Something strange is happening to them.
Completely reasonable.
You are experiencing the first symptoms of the infection.
What infection?
I don't have time to explain. Look around. The central node building should be nearby.
I mean, I guarantee you have time to explain. What are you doing that's so important?
Can you see it?
Yes, it's in front of me.
Oh, well, that wasn't hard.
Good. Inside you'll find a device with a yellow DNA symbol. It's an absorber. You'll need to connect it to your timer. This way you'll cleanse your organism.
I think that's the thing he was talking about.
Ooh, I can fabricate. Nice. Said it was going to add 10 minutes to the timer. It only added 5.
First of all, take this serum regularly. It'll protect you from the blight.
Where can I find it?
You'll need to produce it yourself.
Oh, no.
How?
Killing monsters?
3 aspects are the most important ingredients. You'll find them in everything that lives. Unfortunately, that's not all. You'll need plants or even animals as well. Steve had his formula. Find it and gather the ingredients. Then use the device that should be right next to the absorber. It's a fabricator that converts organic matter into purified serum.
Okay. Recipe?
Shit. I need to hang up.
Blue Amaryllia, healing herb snake plant. Okay. Oh. Key card for the cable station. So wait, Steve, whose body we found in there, was out here for ages. And so I'm just the latest test subject. Oh, okay. Creatures. Simmer's blessing turned out to be a curse. Oh no. Okay. I've got healing herbs. Those little monsters are called ratters or rotters. I can't tell if that's an O or a in that font. This is blue, so it's probably blue Amaryllia. No, that's snake plant. I was wrong. This is blue Amaryllia.
I already have some of the ingredients.
You have more than some.
Why did you hang up back then?
Corporate security started to track us. I managed to jam their signal, but next time I may not be so lucky.
Really? Redfall? Do you constantly have to keep yourself going?
Questions?
What is this place, Richard?
Ooh.
Where am I?
It's Ground Zero, an area contaminated with a mutagen. This is where all the cable car lines cross each other. The central node building will be your home for a while now.
Okay.
You better learn as much as you can about the layout and the equipment of the rooms. When you're ready, use the radio to call me. I'll tell you what to do next.
Oh, I can upgrade. Nice. Yeah. It almost seems like making it a live service game that was supposed to run forever was a bad idea. Rather than just, you know, a game where you get to shoot some vampires and have a plot, which people would, you know, enjoy. But what do I know? I've just paid literally thousands of video games. Alright, so how do I... Ah, okay. Alright, nice. Alright, now I've got 2 serums, and I got 5 whole minutes, so we're sitting pretty. Got an axe, blueprint. Where's my workbench? It's outside? Okay. You can't play with Game Pass? Oh, it's a glitch. Okay, that's fine. Alright, what do I need to craft an axe? Okay. Oh, nice. How do I recycle items? Gotcha. Ooh. It's not letting me... Okay, that's weird that it wouldn't highlight take all. Alright. Ooh, I got lots of electronics. I got lots of plant matter. That's not a bad system. Alright, so let's craft. I need... Oh. Nice. Alright, so how do I equip the axe? What a cute little axe. Oof. That's rough, coffee. I'm not looking to kill these little bunnies, obviously. I'm not a complete monster yet. Oof. Oh, I can block. Nice.
That's better.
Apparently God can't save me, which is, you know, new information for me. You can grow the plants you need in the hydroponic station, fill the biofuel generator, and place the plants in the station. Over time, they will mature and be ready for harvest. You can speed the growth, increase the yield by using the fertilizer you get from raising animals in containers. Gotcha. The generator in the biofuel hydroponic station will stop working. Plants will die. Oh my god. Okay. I apparently don't have any plants, so I have to go get more plants. Alright. Ooh, batteries. Alright, so where's the generator? Okay. Well, not on this island, that's for sure. And thank heavens for that. So where am I getting this biofuel that I'm using? Alright. Generator's powered up. Gonna get a couple more plants. Blue amaranthia and the like. Snake plant. Amaryllia. Definitely used the wrong word there. It's for keeping plants growing. So there's this healing plant. Found that. Where's the snake plant? What is this place? Oh, I can't use it yet. My inability to find myself any snake plants is going to get me into real trouble very soon. That bunny has glowing ears. There is not. Are you hearing an alarm somewhere? My belief that I was going to be able to easily find new snake plants was very, very naive. Generator seems to be doing fine. Oh, that's weird. Alarm clock, you say?
I did what you told me. What now?
You need to come to my lab in the canyon. It's the only safe place.
How do I get there?
In Ground Zero, you'll find gates to sectors known as biomes. The problem is, the entrance to the canyon is blocked. You'll have to use the cable car. Unfortunately, it needs to be activated first.
Spoiler alert, I love cable cars.
What do I do?
First of all, you'll need to find Steve's access card. It should be somewhere in the node. Next, power up the cable car. You'll find the generator in the station building.
Okay.
What?
One thing at a time. Do what I said. Then I'll tell you what's next.
Hello? Richard? Oh, frick.
Careful.
Richard, come in. I turned on the power. What do I do with the access card now?
Find a card reader in the cable car cockpit. Put the card inside it.
Okay. Drawing table. Nice. Oh, so I can't upgrade anything. Need a lot more metal. But I have plenty of electronics. That's good. Oh, so I really need the serum for when I'm on the road. That thing I can use whenever. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hopefully there's no monsters running around. There are definitely monsters running around. Gotcha, Enchanted.
That didn't work.
It will work when you start up the cable car stations in the forest and swamp biomes.
Oh.
It's like a system of interconnected vessels. That's how you'll power up the canyon gate. By the way, you'll obtain a means of transport between biomes.
Oh.
You already know how to activate stations. You'll need power and access cards that belongs to the biome engineers. You'll have to find them.
That all sounds reasonable.
I'll be damned. That's all?
No. The canyon gate is only opened with a special code. For security reasons, it has been divided into 2 parts and linked with biome engineers' DNA.
Wow.
Each engineer has only 1 part of the code. All parts need to be retrieved from their timers.
So, whether I like it or not, I need to find these friggin' engineers.
So apparently people really love the movie In Time.
More probably. Biomes are contaminated with a mutagen. A couple of years ago, the Serum essence was released into the environment due to an accident. Most employees
See,
died instantly.
you should be saying all this while we're traveling, because now I just have to stand around and wait for him to finish talking,
Then the biomes are sealed
which
off.
is not entertaining
I'm
gameplay.
supposed to get in there?
You are one of the few who have immunity.
Do I?
Mutagen won't kill you. It won't permanently alter your DNA structure either. At most, it will make your life
See you soon,
a little
lazy.
more difficult.
I'm not particularly fond of things that make my life more difficult.
Oh my god, Adam.
I'm beginning to regret saving your ungrateful ass. Do you want to survive?
Yes.
Then do what I say and go to the biomes.
What will I find there?
It's difficult to predict. Be ready for anything. The survivors lived in safe zones known as refuges.
Good to know.
They had absorbers and fabricators there. You'll be able to use them.
And these engineers, how do I find them?
You'll need to search the biomes they managed. Get in touch with me when you enter the biomes. I'll tell you where to look for them.
Solve the puzzle to unlock Gate 1. So all of that, while we were doing that entire conversation, I should have been headed to the gate. But the game didn't tell me that. They're going to make me hunt bunnies later, aren't they? I'm not okay with that. That tree is not something you can hit with an axe, despite the fact that it's literally an axe. Check that timer, everybody. Don't forget to check that timer. Alright, puzzle. Let's do this. That was it? That was it? This game and I have very different ideas of what constitutes a puzzle. I'm kidding, of course. I'm sure that was more complicated. And I could have screwed it up somehow. I like this loading chamber, though. It looks very nice.
You there, Richard? I went through the gate marked with the Roman #1.
It's a woodland biome, a forest. You'll find the remnants of the fauna research station there. Todd Bachman was a biome engineer.
Gotcha.
Where should I look for him?
Start at the refuge, then search the station building. Call me when you find him. And one more thing. Look for formulas. The survivors learned how to produce various types of the serum. They called them stimulars, and they used them to obtain
Stimulars.
skills that may
Oof.
prove useful to you as well. Good luck.
And what's interesting is we'll have, according to the text about this game, I'll wind up with different powers for certain amounts of time. You know, like claws or the ability to jump high. I don't know specifically what they're going to be. But it did sound interesting. Why is it saying 43:51 at the top? Is that how much time is left in the demo? Probably how much time is left in the demo, right? I gotta say, these guys' refuges are not well made. Hey, ah!
Dead. What a monster.
Something else hit me? Oh, there's another one.
What a monster.
See, unlike the bunnies, these guys actually attacked me. So I have no qualms about killing them. But I did get to use the word qualm, so, you know, win-win. Alright. You know what? We'll search the rest later. See, this is the problem with first-person melee combat. It's impossible to tell if you're close enough that your swipes are hitting things. Oof. Oh no! Somebody murdered this guy with a fire extinguisher. That's not great. Like a little under 3 minutes to find Ah! It's a tentarat, which is a rat with tentacles. Okay, we'll all try to kill thousands of animals, illegal experiments. Good to know. Lots of dead bodies, more than I'm really comfortable with. Oh good, there's a bunker down here. Apparently duller is what they call zombies in this. I'm almost dead. But he went first. So there you go. Okay, what was on that thing I just picked up? And what's my, oh, 135. We're in some real trouble here, everybody. Can I not climb ladders? Okay, that's weird. Ooh, welding electrodes. That's good, right? Was there not supposed to be something here in the refuge?
I need the serum.
I know I need serum. I was trying to last a little longer. Fine.
Gets your juices flowing.
I was promised there would be a save station here at the refuge. And there wasn't. Alright, cable car line. Having a little trouble finding that. Is that? No, that's just a bridge. Keep running, Mr. Bun Bun. Oh, no, it's a fog wolf. Which is definitely a thing I knew about before it attacked me just now. He You'd think at some point the Fog Wolf would just decide to nope out, but no. He's gonna attack me until I've been murdered. Okay, well, I'm not doing that again now. So yes, Serum. I'm definitely interested to see how this goes. I'd prefer it if I had a gun. Let's just say I'm not that big on melee first-person combat. I think it tends to be garbage. As a general rule, I don't see a lot of games with good first-person combat in melee. But I would totally play the full version of this and get a little deeper into it. I love the long dark. I like survival games. The crafting system seems very intuitive, so that's good. So yeah, I'd be down for more. Alright, now we have to install another game. Take me a second. Sorry, everybody. Okay. These are all good numbers. Perfect. We are now downloading. It'll be a moment, everyone, as we download a hot new game called Epic Pizza, which, at last count, involves pizza. At last count might have been the wrong term there. I did enjoy William and Sly. So, this is Robo 5-0. Now, you might recognize it as a remake of the RoboCop arcade game. And that's exactly what it is. Like, to the point where it might wind up being illegal. It's from the same people who are bringing us a little game called House of Pain, which we played the demo of last year, is a borderline illegal version of Splatterhouse. I don't really understand this company's business model, but I love that they're bringing us illegal remakes of the arcade games of my youth. That's Biggie Man. He has a bag on his head and a chainsaw for a hand. He should have two chainsaws for hands. The game Resident Evil 4 famously gave a shout-out to Biggie Man by having baghead chainsaw guys, but then they went all the way with it and created a guy with a double chainsaw who really was enormous, like Biggie Man. Do I understand why he's called Biggie Man? No. I think it was an internal name. Alright, so the game is Epic Pizza. What you have to do is go to the pizza place. Time remaining. Okay. Drive behind the pizza restaurant to receive new orders. What you have to do is get in a supercar and drive behind the pizza restaurant to get orders for pizzas. Careful. And now you have to deliver the pizzas. This is the game, everyone. And it has suspiciously dramatic music. Pizza delivered. It is supposed to look like Grand Theft Auto. Nice. Consider yourself delivered, Mr. Pizza. Well, that's the thing. It's not these are not emulators, Enchanted. That's what's so strange. They've just remade the games. They look the same, they play the same, but it's entirely new graphics. That's what's so weird about these games. This is a weird beachside town. Here's a flashlight? I did not notice the flashlight. I don't understand why I picked up 12 pizzas if I only have to deliver 3. Boom, yes. Wait, why is the timer still counting down if I've delivered all the pizzas? Yeah, it's like it's a business model that I'm very curious about. Should I try to interview those guys? Yes, I definitely should. Why is there a hospital? On the map. There's only 2 things on the map. A pizza place and a hospital. If I crash this car into the ocean, will I wake up in the hospital? So this time I have 6 pizzas to deliver. Okay. Alright. What? Should I be off-roading in a supercar? Probably not. Oh, you're saying the light in front of him. Yeah, but he's not holding a flashlight. That's just glowing because he's some sort of angelic figure. Perhaps even an angel. Although I have nothing to base that on. Boom. I'm crushing it pizza style. Okay. It is a lot of sand. Although gotta say, I do respect the people who live here for not having a bunch of grass in a desert environment. Grass in a desert environment is a giant waste of water and is a disaster for the environment. So these guys, you know, at least they're not wasteful. All right, I got 5 minutes to deliver the last 2 pizzas. Can I do the big map? There it is. All right. That would allow me to better plan out my paths. Luckily, I don't stop moving while the big map is on screen. Oh, I guess it wouldn't matter if I did. Boop. Is it just me, or does the car engine sound like a crop duster going overhead? Like a slightly far off airplane. Not very far away, but far enough. Let's slow it down, Daddy-O. This is not 20 miles an hour, by the way. Like, that's just not. Yes. This is what we call crushing it. Oh my god, 12 pizzas. Better zoom off this cliff. Oh, it's got a line pointing me to the closest pizza delivery place. Nice. That is a good system. There we go. Careful. Oh my god, there's a second island? I had no idea. Come on. Getting some serious air here, people. To quote Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, let's burn rubber, baby. You go, running guy. What is up, Aurora King? Hope you're having a good day. I know I am. Uh-oh. Wait, you can create waypoints and markers on the map? Nice. So any pizzas deliver on the South Island? No, but we're going to drive through there because it looks like fun and we want to get a look at the whole map before we wrap up the game. What can I say? I'm delighted by the sheer, oh. Well, that's not good. Size of this map. Careful. Oh. Aww. And it turned out we were on an archipelago the whole time. Hey, those are solar panels. Nice. There's a lighthouse. As I've always said, if your game isn't going to have a clock tower, it should have a lighthouse. But every game should have a clock tower. If you don't have a clock tower in your game, you've made a huge technical error. Go back to the drawing board and start again. Because every Bertolt Brecht, Horror King, and Robert Wagner. What was I saying? Oh, yes. I've always said that if your story doesn't end with a sword fight in a clock tower, you've made a mistake. Go back and start again. So you can end that story with a sword fight in the clock tower. You might say, have there ever been a story that ended correctly? Yes. 2. Shanghai Knights in the Castle of Cagliostro. God! Oh, no! Oh, my car's fine. Whew. Boom. All right. You got this. How much time do I have left? Oh, plenty of time. I've got 4 pizzas left to deliver, and I have half an hour. Dear Archer, you might have made the time too generous for this final quest of the game's 3 quests. I mean, I assume the game only has 3 quests. We have the maximum amount of pizzas. Unless you've added an extra mode where I need to deliver 30 pizzas and have to keep going back to the base. This is probably the last one. Okay. What? Oh my god. Perfect. All right. Come on. Careful. That's right, we crushed it. We did everything there is to do in the game. Epic pizza. Now, there might technically be a few more orders, but we delivered a full load of pizza, a full car of pizzas. We went to every location. I think we've said I think we can safely say, from an ethical standpoint, that we have completed the game Epic Pizza. I will check what this next quest is. It is 24, I was right. And you have an hour to do it. Which, again, might be a little much to require people to do. Still no pizzas to deliver down at the dock, but you do have to go out to the lighthouse, which is nice. All right, Archer. Definitely a cute game. Thank you for pre-approving us to play it. I enjoyed that one. All right, so I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Thanks for dropping by. We will see you here tomorrow for more games. We'll play more of that Crooked Man and maybe some Dead by Daylight. I might try it tonight instead, though, to see if it looks good. We'll see what happens there. I will see you back here tomorrow, but until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.